Taking a look at that cough. It takes some like cough drops or something. Maybe a little bit of Robitussin. Cough syrup. I'll fix that cough right up. Alright. Back to... Wait, what is... Who's that? Hi. Oh, that's one of the kids that eat the rat. Delicious. Oh, do we have this? Oh yeah, we can ship stuff. I forgot about that. We can ship stuff back to town if we need it. Alright. Into the old Mormon fort. We gotta talk to Julie Farkas. We did our job. How you feel?
Hi, do you need assistance?
I helped those fellers kick their addictions.
I saw them. Thank you so much for helping them. This means a lot to the followers of the apocalypse. You have our thanks. If you need some medical supplies, come see me. With Jacob working with us, we should be able to spare a stim or fixer once a day.
Alright, can you spare some supplies?
Sure. Would you like a stim pack, fixer, or rataway?
Rataway.
You'll need to wait another 24 hours for us to get more made. We need everything else we currently have.
Hey, we're accepted in Freeside. Alright, and we have our barter set to 40 now, so we can actually go back and talk to Cass and recruit her to our party. I think with this one we're going to go with the better criticals perk, because we do get a fair amount of crits already, otherwise I would be getting finesse, but we seem to be getting some good criticals already, so better criticals. More damage. That's right. That's what we're going with. Okay, finesse. Finesse next time. Alright, now what? Now what? Maybe we'll go take care of Henry Jameson over at the Atomic Wrangler, perhaps. We have yet to even visit the Atomic Wrangler, so let's get to it. I suppose we should visit the Silver Rush as well, just to get the introductory stuff out of the way. But first things first. Who all is here? Let's get to know these folks, shall we?
I hear you've been helping out around town. It's much appreciated, friend.
Got any work you need done around here?
I have some work I need handled. Back before we instituted the caps up front rule, we used to allow customers tabs. Well, needless to say, a few customers snuck out without paying their bills. We need someone to collect. The job would pay a percentage.
My trigger finger's itchy.
I'd prefer you not kill anyone with a debt. It's a bit difficult to collect on a corpse. Just get the caps from them. After that, I couldn't care less what happens to those deadbeats.
How much we talking?
If you bring all their debts back, we'll give you a cut of each. 25% is more than fair. It would add up to 150 caps if you bring them all in.
50-50.
All right, 50-50 it is. But you better bring back all of the caps. If we hear you crossed us, the next bounty hunter will be coming for you.
Deal.
Great. There are 3 people who need to be tracked down. A real mixed basket of fruits. Their names are Grex, Santiago, and Lady Jane. Grex is a bit cracked, but mostly harmless. Just don't mention anything about his lazy eye. He owes 138 caps and should still be around Freeside. Santiago is a suave son of a bitch, but a total pansy when it comes to fisticuffs. He owes 212 caps and should be around Freeside as well. Lady Jane fancies herself a high roller, but she's just another dirtbag NCR prospector. I'm not sure where to find her. I hear she's run goods for the followers of the apocalypse in the past, but other locals might know more. She owes us 250 caps.
I'll get on those debts.
Yep.
All right. And what about you, James?
Hey, chum. Welcome back.
Got any work you need done?
We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, we have had unusual requests from some of our wealthier customers. If you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you finder's fees.
What sort of proclivities are we talking about?
Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes. Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot.
I'll expect 100 caps minimum per candidate.
Just don't rough up the merchandise before delivery. You break it, you bought it.
I'll see what I can do.
Just direct them to the Wrangler. I'll pay you when they show up. Till next time.
Okay. Well, we got those quests started, and now we have to talk to this gentleman over here. We'll just sit right here and headbutt this here, and hello.
Shove off. You're making my luck turn bad.
I'm here to talk about you ending your contract with Crimson Caravan.
Fuck no. No matter what that old bitch McLafferty says, my dad said I could be in charge of the New Vegas branch. Besides, I got into a little money trouble with the Omertas. If I quit the Crimson Caravan, how am I supposed to get the money to gamble?
What do you want in exchange?
I want my debt with the Omertas paid off. And I want one of those severance package things. A big one.
Fine. I'll tell McLafferty.
You do that. And tell the old bitch to pay up quick, you hear?
Alright, we did not have the rolls or really anything to get our way with this guy here. I could just kill him. I don't think anybody here would mind, to be honest. He's kind of a jerk. And he's got some debts with the Omertas. Why would he be hanging out in there?
Hungry? Thirsty?
Unless he wanted to start some bad things with him. What I mean to say is that's a bad idea. So let's go and talk to the kings really quick first. Let's get all this stuff out of the way. Yeah, we need to go to the Silver Rush too. We'll do the Silver Rush first. I don't know if they have business hours currently, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try, and then we'll check up with the kings too. Just make one little sweep.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to search you before letting you in. The only weapons allowed on the premises are the ones we're selling. There, I've stowed all of your weapons. You're clear to enter. When you leave, I'll hand them all back to you.
The bosses are having a meeting. You'll have to wait until it's over.
Okay.
Mr. Soren, please get to the point. The second half of your payment is late, and I want to know why.
Miss Van Graff, my associates and I have decided that we wish to renegotiate the terms of our deal.
Might I ask for what reason? The shipment was delivered. The guns were tested before leaving this facility.
Regardless, we feel that the quality of the weapons is below expectation and hope to adjust the price accordingly.
Excuse me for a moment, would you? Do it. Never break faith with the Van Graffs, Mr. Soren. I expect you'll have the rest of our payment ready tomorrow morning.
All right. Well then.
Okay, everyone. Show's over. Back to work.
Okay. Well, we know these guys are hard pressed to, I don't know, own the energy weapons game, maybe? All right, Gloria. Hi.
Welcome to the Silver Rush, where only top-of-the-line energy weapons can be found. What can I do for you?
Might you have some work available?
It just so happens a position opened up recently. We currently need another body to guard the entrance outside. Think you can handle that?
Doesn't sound too hard.
Wonderful. I already have a man outside who can show you the ropes and get you set up. His name is Simon. He's been with the family for years, so listen to what he says and follow his instructions.
All right. Man, we're getting all kinds of crazy jobs. All right, well, that was our introduction to them.
Hey.
I'm not going to talk to him just yet. Because I think I need a little bit more of that super special barter skill. I'm worried that I don't have enough speech skill for a lot of the stuff that happens here too. That's why I was considering doing one of the DLCs. All right. A little more fun of a meetup with the kings. Here we go. And we can't go through here.
What do we have here? Another petitioner for the king?
Why, yes, I'd like to see him.
Anything's possible, I suppose. How much is it worth to you to meet the big man?
50 caps.
You know what? I think you and the king have some business to discuss. Head on through. The king's the bored-looking guy by the stage. Can't fucking miss him.
Thanks, Pacer. All right. Now we get to meet up with the king. Gonna have a seat here. Get it all real-like. Good to see Rex.
Look, Rexy, someone new's come to see us. Poor boy. He hasn't been feeling well lately. I'm the king. What can I do for you?
I was hoping you might have some work for me.
Maybe so. Maybe so. You look like you might be able to handle yourself. Tell you what, you do me a favor, and I'll have some more work for you when it's done. Sound good?
I'm listening.
I'll start you off with something easy. Did you notice the bodyguards for hire near the gates when you entered Freeside? It's good money if you can stay alive long enough. Freeside's not as safe as it used to be, so the money is well earned. Usually well earned, that is. Recently, my man tell me that one of those bodyguards, a fella named Oris, is making a little too much money. Specifically, I want you to hire him. Play the part of an innocent tourist and follow his lead. If nothing happens, so be it. But I'm guessing things won't go so smoothly. Call it a hunch. So, what do you say?
No problem, Mr. King.
Okay then. Once you part ways, return here. I'll look forward to hearing your report. Oh, and take this to cover the hiring cost.
All right. Got another thing to do. All right. And somebody practicing their kingliness. That's pretty great.
Personal space meaning anything to you, guy?
Actually, I'm gonna find about Rex too. Yeah, and then I'll talk to him about it.
My eyes on the street tell me you haven't paid our mutual friend
Never
Oris
mind.
a visit yet.
We gotta do our job first, because we did that part first. All right, we are all set to do a few missions. Let's start by going to the Crimson Caravan. I'll never understand why when you teleport to the Crimson Caravan, you teleport outside instead of inside. Like, when you teleport there, you are intentionally, as far as I know, going inside the Crimson Caravan when you arrive. No.
Welcome back.
The caravan doesn't have to worry about Jameson no more.
Yes, but at significant cost. I understand you not only agreed that the company pay off his gambling debts, but he also gets severance. I'm disappointed with this outcome, but what's done is done. At least we're rid of Henry. It's been a pleasure.
Okay, and I kind of refuse to do the last part, so I don't know, maybe... Do I have to talk to her again and say they're gonna have to find somebody else to find the specs? I'll talk to her. Where did she go? Oh, there she is.
Welcome back.
You have to find somebody else for that gunrunner job. That's not something I do.
I understand. No hard feelings. But you will, of course, keep our conversation on the matter strictly confidential. It's been a pleasure.
All right. So now we need to go deal with Cass. We need to go find Cass. Well, we have a few other things we can do around here first. So let's go through Freeside and do the things we need to do there, including, getting the debts paid off and all that. All right. And another question. If the Fallout games allowed you to smoke cigarettes, what effects would be on normal and survival? I would imagine on survival mode it would be HP damage and reduced sleep and hunger. Of course, with the addiction factor. I think that would be on both normal and survival. Or I should say normal and hardcore. Let's see. So Mick and Ralph's. They're probably sleeping. Let's rest. Let's rest really quick. Let's use our outdoor bed.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work. He said to give you this.
Thanks. Thank you for the steak. Okay, let's go to Mick and Ralph's. Oh, hello.
Hey, thanks for getting Bill Ronte fixed up. I was really getting sick of paying for water. Now, what can I do for you?
Can't believe I'm asking this. Do you know where I can find a sex bot?
Are you some kind of machine fetishist or something?
The Garretts are looking for one.
Well, the only place I know of locally would be Cerulean Robotics. But that place has been overrun by vermin for years. If you want to check the place out, you can find it on the west side of Freeside. The entrance is on the back side of the building. Just watch out for thugs. The rats aren't the only vermin you need to worry about.
Is there anything else I'll need for it?
Well, I don't know of any, but if you give me a few days and some caps, I think I could probably make one on my terminal.
The holotapes are rare, but generally useless. How about 100 caps?
All right. Come back in a couple days, and I should have it ready for you.
The followers are looking to set up a supply deal.
We don't have the stills and equipment to supply the amount of meds they're looking to purchase. You could check with other wasteland merchants, but I think your best bet would be the Atomic Wrangler. Come back anytime.
All right, so he directs us to the Atomic Wrangler. I think the outcome is usually pretty similar, because, yeah, he directed us to the Atomic Wrangler. So I guess we'll have to do it that way. So one of the people that owes, the Garrett twins money happens to be right back here. Hello.
How are you today? Santiago is fabulous.
You owe the Garretts a little bit of money.
Santiago does not owe anyone. Santiago is a Freeside VIP.
Well, you could work off your debt.
How do you suggest Santiago does this?
Work for the Garretts as an escort.
I am honored they would consider me. I'll start immediately. Come on back if you have any interesting news.
Okay. He lost his accent for a minute. That was interesting. I mean, I do it all the time. But all right. Whoa! I just bumped my mouse. All right, we got Santiago and took care of his debt at the same time. So he's an escort and his debt has been repaid. So twofer. That's a twofer. And now we got to talk to Grex, who happens to be over here. We got to make sure not to say anything about his lazy eye.
Hey, man. Can you spare a few caps?
Are you Grex that owes the Garretts?
That all depends on who's asking.
Well, you owe the Garretts a good lump of caps I'm here to collect.
Ah, crap. I was hoping they'd forget about my tab. Look, I've got the caps right here. Just don't hurt me.
All right, that can go south real quick. Okay, so let's go back to the old Mormon fort, and then we can recruit the second escort that we could use. And I'm hoping that we have the stats to do it. Hoping. I hear there's a certain ghoul here who happens to be a cowboy or a cowgirl at the same time.
Howdy.
Well, howdy yourself. Who are you?
I've been around a while. Currently working for the followers as a gun for hire, but it's getting rather dull. Aside from protecting them from the occasional thug looking to intercept supply shipments, there isn't much to do around here. The one researcher I liked, who I could chat up about liquor, got transferred. And the rest of the docs are pretty uptight about my kind of fun.
Bet you've seen a lot over the years.
I've been around long enough to observe the patterns of human behavior. Physical and mental anguish are especially exciting to explore.
Sounds like you're a bit of a dom, Beatrix.
Hey, who doesn't enjoy a little pinch and squeal every once in a while?
What do you think about working for the Garretts?
They already have that pig McCaffrey working for them. Do they need another guard?
This would be as an escort.
I've escorted my share of idiot tourists around Freeside. Too much trouble for what it pays.
You're not getting it, are you? I mean prostitute.
I'm all boot, knives, and leather, friend. And a ghoul besides. What kind of weirdo wants what I've got?
Apparently someone.
Weirdos into bullwhips and necrosis, huh? Doesn't sound half bad. What am I thinking? I'm no whore. And I ain't about to hand my ass over to some penny ante hustler like he owns me.
Well, one of the employee perks is a discount.
Now you're talking. I suppose I could sleaze it up a bit for their customers if it means I have a non-stop supply of drink. Tell the Garretts I'm in. I'll make my way there shortly.
All right.
Later.
Ooh.
Hey.
Okay, well, we got that set up too. Awesome. Making a nice little sweep here. All right, now for a different kind of escort. One that involves running me across town and giving me a little bit of a tour at the same time. I don't really need it.
If you need to cross Freeside, no one will keep you safer than I will.
How much?
200 caps gets you my watchful eye for a trip to the South Gate.
All right.
Done and done. I want to mention a few things up front. In order to ensure your safety, I need you to follow my instructions to the letter. We'll be heading down the main street here the whole way down. No detours. You go off sightseeing, and I go off to find another customer. I'll keep a brisk pace, so try not to fall behind. Now let's head out.
All right, here we go. Oh, we gotta run. We gotta run. Since I got travel light, I can actually run a little bit faster than him. He's also wearing heavy armor, which has an effect. Oh my goodness, no, stop chasing me.
To your
No.
left here is the old Mormon fort. You get roughed up, the followers there will patch you right up. Not that I ever need their services.
Ah!
Up ahead on the next block is where the kings hang out. Don't let them scare you.
It can be bought.
They don't
It can be
outnumber you
founded.
5 to
Nick
1,
and
you'll
Ralph.
be fine.